It's Tiana and it's Tuesday, which means it's another Maniology Live Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me. I already see some people already in here, and I also see that my awesome teammate Dev is also in here, and she's going to be answering either some questions or maybe having some commentary while I'm going live. So thank you so much for that. And so it's Tuesday. It's at 1:30, and thank you so much for joining me. Every Tuesday, we do a Maniology Live. Either you can find me or Dev here, your educators and inspirators, talking your ear off about everything that is nail stamping, nail art, designs, hacks, tutorials, anything nail talk. So, as you guys can see, it's a big Tuesday over here at Maniology. So, before I jump in, we just started our Black Friday sale. So, if, say, for example, somebody is watching this in like January for some reason, this doesn't apply to you. But today, it happens to be the day that we kicked off our Black Friday sale. So definitely go check that out on our website. You can get 30% off practically our whole site with some exceptions, but not a lot. So you can save 30% there. And that discount code is BF2001. So definitely go check it out, www.maniology.com. And yeah, so also if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to us. We put out really good and awesome and helpful tutorials and videos for you every Tuesday, as well as some other really good videos that might just interest you. So go ahead and subscribe. But can you believe that this is actually our final Maniology or our Mani by Me box of the year of 2021? That's kind of nutty, right? I can't believe it. Where did this year go by? So this box right here, that's wrapped in a pretty box. I do have a few magical things up my sleeve, so let's just jump right in. This Mani by Me box instantly opens up to an enchanting world of mythical creatures. And this collection ventures to the outer planes of existence, to the realms of ancient kingdoms where magnificent beasts still rule the lands. So where will your imagination take you? I have a few ideas today, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you. So Mythical Creatures is currently on our website now, and you can go ahead and subscribe to receive this box at www.manixme.com. We also do get a lot of questions about, hey, this box that you're showing, if I order it today, will I get it? So our Mani by Me boxes always release on the 23rd of every month. So starting the 23rd, this is the box that you will receive. If you're getting confused with any of our other boxes, if you are a subscriber and we still have boxes available for you to purchase, then you could go ahead and order older collections, but we actually don't have every collection available. So these are very special boxes that are created and handpicked by our Maniology team. And once we're out, we're out. So very important to make a note how exclusive these boxes are, especially the plates. Once we sell out, we don't bring them back. So first, you open up your box to find this inspiration card. And definitely come check it out because it's hand curated by our team. There's a lot of beautiful writing that kind of gives you the inspiration of what the box is. And don't worry, if you don't read this card, I'll read some of this for you because I've included it in my lives. So it comes with this beautiful design card that gives you inspiration. Plus, we also include a wonderful how-to for you. So this month is called Starblaze Castle. And it shows you how to get this gorgeous kind of extraterrestrial kind of castle design. So there you go. Gives you all the steps. And for those who love reverse stamping, I think you're gonna love this box, and you'll see why in just a moment. Okay, so let's go ahead. Ooh, look at that. A little mango treat. It's a soft jelly chew. Maybe I might snack on that a little later. Okay, let's just go ahead and tear this open. Very strong Maniology sticker here. Okay. So here you'll receive 2 exclusive stamping plates designed only for our Mani by Me subscribers. And you know, we create these plates with just you in mind. It goes along with the theme, and like I mentioned at the top of this video, once it's out, it's out. And you'll never see these for sale on our site for the public. So first, let's jump in. You have plate MXM069. So this plate, you can dive into the ocean depths, home to fairies, centaurs, and underwater serpents. So let me just bring this up a little bit closer so you can see. I think I'll be using this design today. So you have a lot of beautiful like foresty kind of silhouette designs. Have all these individual creatures here. Some are like hybrid creatures. You got this really cool serpent here. So I see a question about who creates these designs. We have a handful of designers that we do work with. I would have to say, yeah, sometimes it's a collaborative idea. Sometimes it's an idea that comes from maybe our internal team. So yeah, but we do work with our designers in-house. And the next plate I have here is MXM07, 070. And this soars above the clouds, and with this plate, it's crawling with hybrid beasts, all beautiful and frightening. So let me just bring it up a little bit. So you still got that, some landscape designs. Some more of these creatures here. I'm really enjoying this 3-headed cat. Looks like a sphinx kind of cat. And these dragons. And all these different designs here. So much to do. Okay. So now I'll be moving on. Let me just move this out of my way. You will also be receiving 2 early release polishes. And this month we have these two polishes. You can already see, you can see the shifting micro shimmers in here. So I'll kick it off with this one. This is Whimsy B414. And this is a deep aquatic teal with silky pearl micro shimmers that also has a flash of purple. Do you see that? I'll just kind of keep shifting it so you can see it in the light. Ooh. This is a really beautiful, rich teal. I love. If you've been following me, you know that I just love tealy colors. That's always the color I always love to shop for. I don't know why. I barely use it, but I shop for it all the time. The next color is Folklore. And this is B415. And this is a smoldering gray stamping polish. And this is formulated with our classic high opacity finish and smooth application. So this is just a really go-to color for really anything. You know, it's a nice substitute for black. You can wear it as a 1-coater. You could do stamping. So many things to do with that. Very versatile color to always have in your arsenal. And of course, you guys have already seen it, and here I am trying to hide it. But every, you know, the finale of the box is the surprise gift that is comes with the Mani by Me box. So each month it changes according to what the theme is, or in this case, these plates, as you can see, are heavily designed, heavily ornated, or heavily ornate. I don't think ornated is a word, just scratch that. So this month you will receive this surprise gift, and I'm so in love with this item as I struggle to get it out of the packaging here. And I think you'll be in love with this as well, because I know I've been personally requesting to get finer detail brushes, and now we can offer these to you. Actually, let me put them in order of size so you can really see. Okay. So here are the detail brushes. So this month in this box, if you subscribe today, you will go ahead and get this free gift of 3 detail brushes in different sizes. And I like the different sizes because I feel like that offers you a different level of control with the polish or the medium that you decide to use. These brushes are acetone resistant, and it's great and flexible for different types of mediums. You know, if you're using gels, acrylic paint, or just regular polish. You know, in some cases, especially when you're doing reverse stamping, you know, some brushes, if they're not this fine, it's really hard to kind of get as precise as you want with your designs. And as I'm just bringing up this plate so you can see just how ornate a lot of these designs are. So like, say for example, if you wanted to get in the belly of this dragon creature right here, you totally could with any one of these brushes. And I also like the very pointy fine tip, because you could also do like really fine dots, like if you wanted to do stars or really small polka dots. Yeah, I already thought about that. So I hope to kind of show you how to use these brushes in today's demo, but let me just bring it up for you so you can see just how like fine the brush is. I think you'll really love it. And then of course it has this really cute rainbow handle that really kind of fits with that whole mythical theme. Now this part isn't acetone resistant, but definitely the metal and the brush is. Okay, so let me go ahead and remove this, and let's jump on to the demo. Now, if you're interested in this collection and this is your first time subscribing, then I have something really cool for you. Here is a $5 off coupon for first-time subscribers. If you want to go ahead and take advantage of this, you get $5 off your first month. If you subscribe to the box, please use sub5. That's the code that's needed to be put into your checkout. And if you want the express kit, now I didn't mention about the express kit. So the express kit comes in a beautiful canvas tote bag. And basically you get everything that you see here with the exception of the polishes. So it's perfect for that person who has endless amounts of stamping polishes. You don't need no more. You have no space to house them. It's a perfect option for you. So the box, it is $25, starting at $25. And the kit, the express kit I mentioned that doesn't come with the polishes, are $18. So you can get $5 off your first month if you're a new subscriber if you go ahead and use the discount code. Alrighty, so of course, let's go ahead. I already have some tips that are pre-made, but of course, as always, we're gonna go ahead and swatch the colors because you wanna see what the colors look like, right? Okay, I'm gonna bust out my handy Lotus mat. And I'm gonna put down napkin. And just for some ASMR, let's get quiet here, right? Let's take off the blue film on these plates. Let's start with this one. You know, when you have extensions and you're trying to take these off, it's not the business, but figure it out. Oh boy. Um, let's see. I have a pair of scissors here. I really don't want to scrape these plates, but I might have no choice. Okay, so here I just kind of lightly scraped that edge off. Hopefully now I can grab it. Let's do one more. I know not everyone uses extensions on their nails, so let's see. That's satisfying. Probably even the crunching of the paper too. Okay. Let's prep that. I have 2 of my tips here, so let's just go and get the swatching. Hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday today. Okay, so here is Whimsy. Let's go ahead and swatch Whimsy onto our tip here. Beautiful, creamy one coat. Okay. Trying to bring it up closer. I feel like it's really difficult to possibly see the flashing in the color with those micro shimmers, but when you're wearing it, you can definitely see it. Okay. Maybe I should bring this down a little bit tighter. Hopefully that will help. Okay. The sun peeked out here in Washington. Yeah, it's super sunny here in Hawaii. It's been really muggy. So now I am swatching Folklore, which is this beautiful smoldery gray color. Okay, there. It's definitely like an elephant gray, I would say. Gorgeous color. And like I said, versatile too. Okay, so I'll go ahead and wait for those to dry, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and swatch our caps. And let's see if I can go ahead and get a design that will fit right in the between and not go on the outside of the caps. Personal peeve, that's all. But maybe this dragon here. Also, for all first-time subscribers to our Mani by Me box, you will receive a ice cube stamper and a scraper. Of course, you can't do anything with stamping if you don't have a stamper and scraper. So for your very first subscription, you will be receiving a free set. And let's try. Let's not dilly-dally and get that image on. I feel like there's been way too many times while I'm like talking, and I can't get the design on because I'm too busy talking and not transferring. So here is Whimsy, as you can see, because again, this is a very dark teal, doesn't stamp well over the black as to be expected. But however, white or light colors, it will stamp beautifully. I'll bring it up a little closer so you can see. So it actually did in fact stamp over the black, but again, dark color on dark color. Okay, so let's do this again over Folklore. And let's do this design here. Or maybe I should do a centaur. Yeah, let's try and stamp something off here. I'll do this one over here. Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm doing with the stamping card, I was just isolating the design so nothing else stamps. And here, go ahead and close this up for now. Because okay, so you see how I just closed up the bottle. I have a really bad tendency to just kind of keep things slightly opened like this. And then as I'm moving things around, the bottle will just slip out of my hand. So let's just be cautious and close the lid. Plus, it's also better for your polishes too. And there you go. So Folklore definitely stamps nice over black. Again, this is a darker gray, but stamps really nicely over both. So let me just bring that up here closer to the light so you can really see what that looks like. And so if you didn't know, that's what the Swatch Me stickers are for. So now when you store them, say for instance in your cabinet, or say for instance you're looking at the colors like this, you don't have to worry about, hey, what color is that? Now you can see what color polish is in that bottle. Okay, so here are the two colors. Sniff test. Definitely smells too alcohol-y and wet, so we'll just wait it out. But let's go ahead and start stamping in the meantime. I'll come back because of course we want to see that the colors stamp well over each other, right? With the gray and this beautiful teal here, but I need it to dry. Okay, what to stamp first? Always the dilemma, right? Okay, I have this gorgeous like caramel color, which is called a latte. I just kind of stippled it on there with a wedge. And I wanted to do like one of these forest designs, like or maybe even this one too. That looks pretty cool. Let's try that. Yeah, the gray stamps really nicely over the black. Hopefully you guys can see that. I hope that's clear enough. Okay, so I know I have a brown here. This is actually chestnut. This is now on the site, and this is from our previous autumn memories box. And this has beautiful kind of green, brown, really deep color. Okay. Very beautiful chocolatey color. This stamp doesn't look like it came out kind of streaky. Maybe it could have been my pickup. Stamps nicely, but let's try that again, shall we? Uh-oh. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. You know what? I won't lie. This is actually the first time I am stamping this image, and now I know why it looks like that. Durr. This is what happens when you are not personally the person that creates the the plates. But anyway, the pickup looks the way that it does because if you were to color in that design, it would look great. I don't actually have an accompanying color that I feel like would go with this. So let's just do another design. Oh boy. Okay. Let's try it. You know what? Give me a second. Give me a second. I'ma do this. Let me go look for a color because I feel like you guys would want to see that anyway. So, you know, this is me trying to be all organized and then I figure out that I forget something. Give me a moment. We have a lot of gorgeous browns. I just didn't have it readily available to me, so I went to go pick some up. You guys have a preference? This one looks kind of nice, the Natto clay. I think I'm going to use that, especially up against the latte color. Yeah, so how about this? I'll go ahead and pick this design up. Where's my stamper? See, it still looks the same. Okay. And for this design, let's go ahead and I got this other blue. I think this is cocoa. Okay, so let's go ahead and color that stump a different color, which I'm going to use cocoa here. So I just kind of, oh shoot, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So here I'm just taking one of the detail, the fine detail brushes, kind of putting on a gob of the polish, and I am going to go ahead and color in that stump there. Okay, let me grab some more. So you see, I don't need much, that I'm just actually brushing the tip on like the neck of the polish here. I feel like we need elevator music right now. Or like the Jeopardy music. I like to kind of tilt the brush when I have like fatter areas to color in, but when you have finer ones, that's when you want to keep your point very upright. Maybe it's just me. So I'll flip this over in a moment so you can actually see what this looks like, because it doesn't really look like much from the back, right? But there you can kind of see what the tree stump would look like. So here, I'm just gonna create I just put a little bit of acetone. And this is how I would recommend that you clean it, okay? So you see I'm just kind of going down in the same direction, not swirling it around. I had to kind of learn this the hard way. So I would recommend, you know, with your acetone, see, acetone resistant, just go ahead and brush in the same direction so your bristles stay really nice and fine, like that, okay? So let me go back in. Let's see what happens when I mix all these different browns together. Snowy, that's a good question, asking about the handles of the brushes. So at the top of the video, I said no, it's not acetone resistant, but every part of the brush is from the metal to the brush, but this part isn't, so you gotta be careful there. So you see how I'm not using my detail brush, I'm actually just using the bristles of the polish. And for my tip, actually, this image is gonna be very big. Oh, no problem. And don't worry, if, say for instance, any of you are just joining us in right now, even though this is live, you can go ahead and rewind the video, and this will go live as soon as I get off. So you can join us, rewatch this. If you like any of the designs, or say for instance, you forgot the discount code I just mentioned too, you can go ahead and rewind this, so no problems. We want to make sure you guys get all the information there. Okay. So you see right now I'm just kind of leaving that little hole there. Ooh. I know it looks, you can't see it, but I'm actually really interested to see how this stamps because I can see a lot of the gold flakes. Darn it. Sometimes when you want, like, oh, I wish I could show you guys this. Can you guys see the gold? Oh, give me some hearts if you can, because I feel like I'm kind of, can you see that? Can you see? So that should be interesting to see how it stamps. Okay, so let's just wait for that to dry. Actually, I think I'm gonna go in again. Some of these parts look kind of, how do we give hearts on YouTube? There's an emoji part. I know, I'm sorry. Converting over from Facebook, it's a little bit different, but you could even say hearts and that would be good enough. Hearts, T. Just hearts. No emojis, just hearts. You guys ever get moments where it's like, oh, I had a great idea and I'm not sure if the execution in my mind is gonna come out? I'm having one of those moments right now where I thought this was a good idea, but I guess it remains to be seen. So let's just see. I'm feeling kind of apprehensive right now. I hope I'm pleasantly surprised because that really looks like a lot of brown. Yeah, apprehensive. So let's go ahead and wait for that to dry. Was it my most defining moment? We'll see about that. Okay, while I wait for that to dry, let's go ahead and do the swatch. that I said I was gonna do. Okay, where we swatch the two colors over each other. And I'm gonna do this mountainside design. So I'm gonna pick up this, oh, okay. I use some monocle stampers so you guys can see what that design looks like. So like I said, this is kind of like two darker colors. It does stamp, but that gray, I feel like if you see it in person, it probably looks a little bit brighter, but there's that. Again, it's not a bright gray like our Luna, which actually I believe I have Luna here. Very different. This is actually closer to a white, so that would stamp a lot nicer over the brighter, not nicer, brighter, over such a dark color. Oh, another good question, Snowy. Do I prefer the ice cube stamper or the monocle? Sorry, I think the question was, do I prefer the ice cube stamper or monocle? I think in my lives, I use the monocle a lot just because it has a lot of surface area for, you know, viewers, the audience members to see. Honestly, this is probably my go-to if we're just talking stampers in general. I know Dev will agree with me because this is her go-to as well. But, and I don't want to get too scientific because we can save that for another video. But there is a difference in surface area for stampers. So for me, I'm heavy-handed. So using the monocle is perfectly fine. Nothing is wrong with the monocle and stuff. I use it all the time. But a lot of my videos, you can hear that pop that happens. And it's like, and it's because I'm too heavy-handed. Now, you know, the design still comes out nice, but yep, this is actually my preference, if we're being honest. Okay. Let's go ahead and try and pick this up. That was a really good question though. And you know, I feel like stampers is just a matter of preference. You know, some people really like the ice cube. Nothing is wrong with the ice cube, it's just my preference is the double-ended. Okay, and here is the other design. This design is so ornate. I don't know, you can see her headdress and all the fine details, and that is Whimsy stamping over Folklore. So I'll bring these two up so you can see them. Okay, studio lights, help me out, please. Can you see those two? I know it's kind of dark, but you can see them. Okay. Oh, I forgot to wear my apron. It's so hard when you're wearing black and doing stamping. Okay, now my fun fancy idea, I think it's dry. Sniff test. You know, maybe I'll take a picture so you can better see them. Oh, I feel like this, can you see it? Much better. My gosh, these lights are really giving me a run for my money. I feel like this is a much better way to see it because now you can really see the outlines and all the ornate details. Okay, so let's see. Now, when it gets iffy like this and I need to transfer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the sticky base coat. Why? The sticky base coat is such a lifesaver, especially when you're transferring designs and you've worked really hard on your reverse stamped designs. And that is because it adds a tacky, sticky layer. Now, granted, you only have a small window of time. Now, if you are talking and talking and talking and not paying attention and stuff, normally the drying process, if you're doing like a thin layer, is like 45 to a minute, depending on how heavy-handed you are. But yeah, it'll just dry like a base coat, and you can just apply it again. But in my case, sniff test, it still looks way too shiny. I would give it a little. I actually don't mind the smell of that chemically kind of smell, alcohol smell of polishes. What about you? You know, when I was a kid, I used to love the smell of gasoline. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but okay, I think it should be good. Because if I'm going to be sitting here talking, I might have to do this all over again. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. The whole design came off. Okay, let's just be nice and gentle. So all I'm doing is kind of lightly pressing down the sides. You can go ahead with some acetone and just cut those pieces off. No biggie. Like, that's what I would do if this was on my actual nail. I'm so glad I'm not the only person. Okay, I'll be honest. Not my greatest. This definitely did not come out well. I think I threw color theory out the window. But you know what? Sometimes that happens, right? So let's just write this off as not my finest moment in nail stamping. And at least you guys got the sticky stamping tip out of that. Oh, that's rough. Although I do love the browns, just not this combination together. Let's just put that on the side, shall we? Yeah, not my finest moment. It's okay. That's what stamping is like sometimes. Okay. I want to use this design here. Looks like a kind of galaxy-ish design. I'm going to use Luna, which is this really, really soft gray. Yeah, Dev says, sometimes it be like that. Yep. Sometimes it definitely be like that. Sorry, guys. I'm just laughing at myself because, honestly, I felt like I had one of those, like, stamping days today. You know what I mean, right? And I kind of, maybe I just had it in my head. I'm going to take some of these designs off here. Where I was like, oh, darn, it's just going to be like that today. I hope it's okay. But, you know, what can you do? It's just nice that you guys are here. And I know you guys are so nice and supportive, too. But really, some days, it really does be like that. So thanks for joining in this funny journey. And sometimes we're just testing things. Oh, I'm sorry. And if you're wondering what I'm using, I am using the Page, the Express Yourself. I'm going to use the shiny side here. So many different uses for the Sticky Stamper Station. I love that thing. It's just so awesome. And I'm just going to put some of this pewter silver here. And I'm going to take my, come on, the fine tip here. This is a different one. I'm using the short one. And I'm gonna color in some of these stars here. You know, I also have grandiose designs for this. I mean, like a concept, but we'll see how it comes out too. Okay. There's a lot of these really beautiful stars in this design. So you see how fine this point is? It's so nice. I'm gonna have to say that so far, I believe all of the brushes that we've had so far, you know, again, you have details of all different sizes. So, you know, some brushes don't require you to have, you know, such a fine tip, but these brushes are definitely our finest. So, it's so useful. So you see I even got like some small bits here. I'm just gonna keep my brush upright. On top of these wonderful plates and polishes, truly, truly think you guys will really, really love these brushes. I do already, and I've only used them like a small handful of times just today. Okay. So that's what that looks like. So while we're waiting for that, let me just kind of go through, because if you subscribe for Mani by Me, you also get benefits too. So, of course, if you're a subscriber to Mani by Me, we are a box that donates. So there is a give back component to this box. So a portion of the proceeds will go to our local Oahu YWCA program that helps to empower women and gives them literacy. And it's just a really good program. Definitely go check it out on our website. If you go to www.manixme.com, we do have more information and a link to the YWCA so you can check out the program for yourself. You also enjoy 10% off your other Maniology orders when you use your exclusive subscriber coupon. And you can earn 50% more stamps with our Mani Circle Rewards program that can get you free products. And if you're not aware, actually, of just a plug, okay, because there's a lot of awesome free or discounted items that you can get with our Mani Circle Rewards. So check it out. If you're a frequent, you know, flyer, a frequent shopper with Mani by Me, then definitely go check out your points and see if you got stuff that you can go redeem. Of course, you know, it's the holiday season too. Maybe you might find something for somebody else as well. So here I just did a really nice basic gradient. Nothing fancy. I'm gonna put some of the sticky base coat on. And sorry, going back to the benefits because I wasn't done yet. You also get to join a supportive and creative community with Mani by Me subscribers when you share your creations on social media. So if you use hashtag ManiXMeBox, you can see all different kinds of creations. And you also get free shipping when you have a $20 purchase in the United States. And also, you get exclusive access to any of our past boxes or plates if you are a subscriber and if we have those items available for purchase. Okay. So let's go ahead and stamp that. Please transfer. Okay. So there you go. Actually, what I wanted to do, I wanted to get a little complicated. I had this idea and I wanted to see how to work with you guys. So I'm just gonna rip this. I had a question, what colors did I use for the gradient? So I used Whimsy for the bottom and I use Celestial, which is this beautiful stamping polish that has hollow glitters inside. This is a really beautiful color. So I did that and a vertical gradient. Okay, so what I wanted to do was to kind of create a glow around the moon. So I'm actually not too bummed that it didn't come out nicely. So, whoop. Okay, I'm trying to see. Can make that work. Okay, no. I feel like right now I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because nothing is working for me and I'm on live. How awesome. But at least you guys get to watch this with me. When I watch this video later, hopefully I just laugh and not cry to myself. Okay, so with this little blip, I just put a little bit of the Luna. What I wanted to do is kind of blow out the moon a little. And you'll see that I'm kind of creating a glow. Like in my head, that's what I wanted to do, is create a glow. So you see that? And I'm using this really small piece of sponge here and not a lot of polish. You see, I'm just like bloop, bloop, bloop. There you go. And just gonna create like this nice little outer glow. Just kind of following the shape of the moon. Just like that. Okay. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. No, I'm not crying. Not crying. I think today, I don't know, I'm just feeling a little, it's feeling a little overwhelming. Especially, I don't know, do you guys get like that sometimes when it's like nothing is just going your way? Even though you feel like you have really great ideas, but nothing is happening and going your way, and maybe it's just like an internal tantrum I'm having right now. I know I'm not the only one. I'm just voicing the thoughts that probably should stay in my head out to you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go back through and pick up this moon, and I'm using our BAM white because it's really, really bright. And let's just go ahead and isolate, take off those other bits around the design. Okay, just using the back of my scraper card here. And basically I'm kind of double stamping over that moon. And there you go. So I kind of wanted to create it as like a glow in the moon, kind of like a halo, where everything else is softer but the moon is kind of brighter. So there you go. That turned out nice, actually. What do you guys think? Okay, let's see. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Okay, so for this here, okay, I really want to use these two fighting. I mean, they look so graceful. I think dragons always look so graceful. They don't look as menacing to me, but they look like they're dancing. But I'm sure they're fighting because... But maybe because of the stars, it looks like they're doing some kind of like celestial dance or something. So I want to go ahead and pick that up. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Before I do that, see, scatterbrain. I wanted to show you this tip. Now remember how I said that these brushes, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean off whatever I got, which is the silver. Okay, let me bring this piece of paper back here. I'm just gonna put another little blip of polish. I so didn't even need that much. And right at the tip, so you see I have a little bit of polish, right? I am gonna, even though I have, you know, some of these, the glitters and stuff, I'm gonna just go ahead and add some dots here for like stars, and it kind of adds a little bit of texturing too. But look how fine that is. You can't even see it. That's how fine it is. And you can kind of make the dots as big or as small as you want. You see that? Okay. Now let me add some white here, so maybe you can see a little bit better. Okay, just dipping that into the point, and now I'm telling you, I'm actually touching the tip because I can see, but it's so fine. And you can do this on your own with these brushes. I'm in love. So can you guys see that? Look how fine that tip is. So you can make thicker dots, you can make tiny fine dots. You can do so much. And it kind of adds some dimension to that particular design too. So I wanted to show you guys that before I moved on. Okay. So I did say that design. I'm gonna go with a dark purple. So I'm gonna use Gloom. So here we have this really deep purple that has, obviously you can see like the flashes of the gold inside. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Okay. So there. And again, if I wanted to fill in some of those stars with like gold, I actually have this gold rush here. I'm glad you guys are feeling so inspired. You know, sometimes inspiration, it depends on how, you know, not everybody gets inspiration the same way. So I'm so glad that you guys find this to be helpful, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it, or learn from my mistakes too. Right? We don't always do everything correct the first time. Okay, so I just kind of added some gold to the stars, and now I'm just going to add my own specks. Okay, come on, come on. Sorry, the camera wasn't focusing, but that blob looks a little too. Okay, keep your at a point. And it's so nice because you can be as random as you want. But you know, these brushes can really kind of take your imagination elsewhere. So just wanted to make sure you guys knew how awesome this is. You're right, Dawn. Mistakes are helpful teachings. So there. So I just added more of like those gold dots that wasn't a part of the original design. And look at that. And of course, you know, the dragons, if you wanted to go ahead and color them in, you totally could with any one of those brushes. So, like I said, helpful mistakes, right? I'm gonna just add that back. Why not? Okay, so here's what we have today. So we have our swatches. We got these designs here. I thought this was a really cool tip. And actually that worked out really nice with the little glow halo thing. And don't forget, protect your designs after. Use the smudge-free top coat. And you can use it as is, or if you want to mattify it, then use a matte top coat. Your choice. And yeah, these are the tips for today. So I think we're gonna kind of wrap it up. You get the box, starts at $25. If you're a first-time subscriber, you can get $5 off. Definitely take advantage of that. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope it was helpful and inspirational. If you go ahead and order this box now, starting today, you will be receiving the Mythical Creatures box. And let us know if you have any questions. We have an awesome team of customer service standing by for you. And I will go ahead and review the questions if there's any other questions, comments after this video or during the week. I know it is the week of Thanksgiving. Happy Gobble Wobble Day. And definitely I am thankful for you guys. Thank you so much for, you know, sticking in with this video. I didn't even realize it was an hour in. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for just being here and sharing your time and space with us. And yeah, and enjoy your families, enjoy the food, enjoy the company. Hope you guys have lots of laughs, and be kind. See you guys next time. Have a happy Tuesday and happy rest of the week. Take care, you guys. Bye.